Survivor abilities in dive depth are one of the key parts of the overall gameplay, and are what makes the game's experience feel unique, because you never know what you'll get each round. But have you ever stopped to think, what if dive depth abilities existed in real life? No? You didn't? Well, that's fair, I guess. But I thought about it, but I also thought to myself, if they really existed in real life, how useful would they actually be? Well, that's the purpose of today's video. We're ranking every single civilian ability in dive depth by how useful they would be in real life. Now, before we start ranking, I think we have to set some rules. Basically, criteria for our list. First, we'll be seeing how useful they would be to an average person, which means that extremely specific situations where the ability could be useful won't count. Also, we'll be ranking them in tiers from F to S. The best one in S tier will be crowned as the most useful ability in dive depth. That said, let's begin. The F tier. These are abilities that can actively harm you if you use them, so stay away from them. There's only one ability in this tier though, and it's definitely not worth using in real life. That ability is Hot Dog. In dive depth, whenever you eat a hot dog, you get some extra health, but you become permanently fatter and get less stamina. In real life, this would be a major issue as it would just spontaneously grow. You'd also get less energy for sports and running permanently. And while a little more physical toughness would be helpful, the trade-off is that you are permanently fat. So yeah, this one's a no-go. D tier. These are abilities that won't really do anything, mostly because dive depth physics are questionable. First up, Taunt. This is the worst ability of the D tier, and for good reason. All you do is stand in place, move your arms a bit, and say, "Yeah, come get some, you friggin' wuss." And then we'll show various images of sorry, I had to cough. There's images of you laughing at the killer's face, sliding from one side of your screen to another. But in real life, why would you even want to obscure somebody's vision with pictures of you laughing? Well, I don't really know, and that's why this ability is down here. It doesn't do anything, though it could be a little annoying, and you could prank your friends with it. The best ability of D tier is Banana Peel. In-game, this ability makes you throw a banana peel in front of you that the killer can slip on and get ragdolled. Now realistically, a banana peel would probably not make you slip, but even if it did, why would you want someone to slip? I guess it could work as a prank, and it could be useful to trick your opponent in the sport. But if you're using it to defend yourself from someone, just know that they can jump over it. So yeah, not really good. It gets D tier. C tier. These are abilities that could be used in certain situations, though the situations that are either rare or won't do enough to be actually considered useful. I actually put two abilities in the same spot, as my reasoning for why they are here is pretty much the same. These abilities are Block and Punch, and you guessed it, allow you to block and punch the killer and block their attacks. Now, in real life, that sounds good. You're not being attacked every day. It's not like you can't punch in real life, so it's pretty redundant. I'd say block's the better one, as it completely negates any close combat attack, including animals. So, if you're unlucky enough to stumble across a bear or a lion, you can just block whatever it throws at you. You probably won't be able to block bullets with it though. Still, it's pretty situational, so they belong to the C tier. B tier. These abilities are actually useful, though they may not do the job excellently and are a bit situational. Yeah. First up, we have Dash. This ability allows you to, dash forward very quickly in game, but it drains a lot of stamina. In real life, that would also make you dash quickly, but you would immediately get exhausted after that. And we don't really recuperate our energy that quickly. So you'd be dashing every once in 5 to 7 minutes if you're running continuously. Though it is still awesome to be able to zoom across 10 meters in a blink. It's not that good at its job, but it could be quite useful in a lot of situations. Then you have Revolver. You may be surprised to see it this low since it's one of the best abilities in Die of Death, but in real life, it's not so good. In the game, you can shoot the revolver and deal damage. It will deal damage if it hits the killer and cause a small AoE explosion by hitting the surface. You can fire once and then you have to reload your singular ammo slot and fire again. That means that compared to real life guns, this one just sucks. It has one shot and can damage the environment. And the only time I'd see myself using it would be inside my home if a robber invaded it in the middle of the night. But I'd be destroying my own house, and it takes a stupidly long amount of time to reload. So yeah, it's a gun. There are definitely better guns. Then you have Bonus Pad. This ability allows you to construct a pad that boosts the speed of anyone who steps on it. That could be useful in certain scenarios, but the thing is, we don't always need to become faster. If you place it around your house, it's not going to change that much. Then again, it's great in some situations, and it's not a bad choice, but there are better abilities. A tier. These are abilities that are actually useful and work really well. Really solid choices if you could pick one to use IRL. First up, we have Adrenaline. It boosts your speed by a lot and eventually stops you in place when the effect ends. In real life, this would be incredibly useful. I mean, get a massive boost to your speed at the cost of stopping to breathe for 2 seconds. If you're late to class and have to get to your classroom, use Adrenaline. If you need to get to your gate at an airport, use Adrenaline. It's incredibly versatile for a lot of situations. Next on the A tier, we have Cloak. In game, this makes you go invisible for a pretty respectable amount of time. IRL, that would be awesome. I mean, who never dreamed of becoming invisible? Could literally do anything you wish without being noticed by anyone. Just be careful because it does eventually run out, so be quick to do whatever you want before you pop back into existence. S tier. These are abilities that will be incredibly useful for you in real life, and they are no-brainer picks. Starting off S tier with Caretaker. It makes you swing around a potion to heal your teammates. This, of course, is absolutely busted in real life. You could quite literally treat almost any injury, and starting stuck with swinging animations, you could heal yourself too. You can do it to multiple people at once too, so if something happens where everyone around you is hurt, you can revert everyone back to normal. Incredibly good ability, definitely a top tier choice. Then you have Love Shot, which gives you both Caretaking and Revolver. Well, the Caretaking ability doesn't change, the gun does, healing 15 HP on hit. While the Revolver is still really bad, it does heal on hit, so if you ever get in an armed conflict, you may have a chance to survive. Then again, you could treat your wounds with Caretaker. It's now time for the best Die of Death ability in real life. The absolute GOAT. The one you would definitely pick if you have common sense. That ability is Care Pad. It's no one's surprise. Care Pad is the best ability in real life. You have not only the already great caretaker skill, but you can also place down a pad of endless healing. You are a walking hospital. As long as whoever is hurt is alive, you can fully regenerate them back without having to wait 40 seconds every time to use your caretaker. It works for multiple people too, so you could just stack a bunch of people on top of it if you want. Quite literally prevents death permanently if you just happen to always stand on it. Unless you get a heart attack, of course. This concludes the Die of Death IRL ability tier list. Tell me in the comments if you think a placement should be changed, and let your opinions run wild. Just like you guys in the comments, this is all my opinion. So of course it is an objective. Anyway, that closes off today's video, so Goodbye, have a great day, and subscribe!